All right, man. So, what was it for you that made the '90s R&B era just seems untouchable to me? Why do you think that is?
We had so many artists, man, that we traveled with in the '90s. I say this to everybody, and I'm in radio. I own two radio stations, a gospel radio station and an R&B station. Um, and I tell people that come around, I was like, they were always, usually like, I would tell them, the '70s and the '80s, the '90s was a
Yes.
hell of a year. I mean, low key, intro, silk, SWV, Shy. Matter of fact, Shy is from our hometown. You know, they went to Howard.
Mm-hmm.
They Gasoline Alley found them first, and then they told Gasoline Alley about a group named To the King. And by then, Platinum War was on the air, and Shy was a part of us getting over to Gasoline Alley. So, you know, that's the little point there. But man, we had so many artists. I mean, rest in peace, my boy Dino from H Town.
Yes. Shout out to my man GI and shout out to Garfield Bright. That's my guys.
Yeah, they're my brothers for life, man. Intro, you know, shout out to the late great Kenny Green. Intro is back doing their thing now. They just got Tail from Drew Hill, and they doing their thing. Man, we just had unbelievable music back then. It was unbelievable.
And you know, Jermaine, I think one of the separations between then and now, and it's not discrediting anything now, but all those groups you just named, all of you guys had a different sound.
Absolutely.
Nothing sound the same, and that's insane considering the amount of amazing groups that came from that era.
But when we travel with, I mean, you forgot like Men and Vision, and all these groups, we traveled with them, and we were friends. We supported each other.
Yes.
We loved each other, man. I mean, I remember H Town. We went to Houston. Them niggas was crazy. They driving around in the cars all fast, but them was our friends.
Yeah.
Levert, our friend Gerald was supposed to do something on our album. I know they came up before us, but our first show that we did in DC, we did it with Levert. We did a thing called PVC Birthday Bash. And there was two shows. We had one for the young kids and one for the older people. And we were with Levert and Minute Lodge. I forgot about Minute Lodge. Dave is my good friend.
Shout out my man Dave, man. That's my guy.
Matter of fact, Dave Tyler is on my station. You know, his radio show is on my station, man. We love each other. We support each other. Riff. You know, you remember Riff from Lean On Me. We travel with
Of course.
a lot of our friends, man. And it's just was it, man. I love it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a 70s baby. I love the 70s music. Love the 80s music. But the 90s still have something to say.
Man, still has something to say. And you just circled to my next question is, why do you think there is a lack of groups? You were in a group, you know what it's like to, you guys go through your ups and downs. Obviously, there's mood swings. I don't know if ego ever played a part, but why do you feel like there's such a lack of groups now? It just never seems to work out anymore in terms of longevity.
Well, a lot of times, and to the extreme, you know, I left, you know, to go to gospel and came back. But we were long gone after, you know, we were after, this was after the record company after we slowed down. But I'm actually back right now. Hint, hint, we got some new stuff coming.
Okay.
But it's just, you know, groups are, it's just not you. A solo artist, you can make your own decisions, your manager, you can tell or whatever. But when you're with a group, it's got to be a collective situation. You got some of the groups, you know, the biggest groups that, you know, sometimes as brothers and even female groups, they have difference. You know, because we travel with each other so much. You know, let's take for instance, New Edition. You know, man, you know how many situations that they had.
Yes.
I mean, all kinds of stuff, man. But it took COVID to say, man, wait a minute, we're losing a lot of our friends. We got to come back together. For them to come back together, and now they're Hollywood Walk of Fame, big movie, you know, they just blossom, man. So it's just, everybody goes through ups and downs. I look at it now, B2K, all these groups that, it's just a hard thing with groups because you got to, you have to, it's a lot of decisions placed in groups than it is a solo artist.
Definitely.
But if you're true to the game, like the old guys, like the Temptations, them guys died out. Not to be, I don't want to. I don't want nothing to happen to my fellas, but that's what happened.
Facts.
And they went. Otis kept getting. When David Ruffin left, Otis got Dennis Edwards, and when Eddie Kendricks left, he went and got somebody else. So that's what it's all about, keeping that legacy alive. Same thing with the Spinners. Same thing. OJ still have those same 2 original members.
It's crazy.
And they're about to retire. So I just say that if there's a group out there, it's all about sticking through to the test of time. It's not going to always be easy, but you got to stick through it. And that's the reason why, too, after 30 long years, we've been together so many years, we're still together and coming strong.
Amazing. Before I let you get, obviously you're Randy and Johnny Gill's cousin. Musical background is intact. Was it ever like you guys in a singing competition, or was it always just you guys fueled each other?
No, our singing, if people don't understand, it's just not me, Randy, and Johnny that sung. Our whole family sung gospel. So we were all in it together. It was never a singing competition or none of that. Johnny started it first on the national scene, of course. He started with Stacey got a song. From there, he did a solo career, and then he went to New Edition. And then Randy followed him after that. After a couple of years of him being in the business, in 93, we went to the business. So it's a lot of people in our family that sing. My sisters, my 2 sisters, we sung a lot in church, with my mom, and now, I love singing with them. I trained them. We sing, it's a lot of people in our family that sing. My aunt, God bless the dead, my mother, my grandmother, everybody sung in this family. Johnny's mother, my aunt Ann, that's passed away, she sung. She had a group with her son when they were small. So we all sung. So it was a thing where it was never a competition, but our whole family just loved singing. And Johnny, Randy, and myself was just the ones that was able to hold the family thing alive, and let people know that this family over here in D.C., we're not the Jacksons or nothing like that, but we held it together to let the world know that y'all got some family over in D.C. that's holding it down. So
no doubt.
And no, we never had competition. We love singing, man. So it's always fun.
Man,
now it was one competition on Arsenio Hall with Randy and Johnny. Y'all can go watch that. That was funny. But
I'm definitely about to go watch that. Brother, Jermaine, is Black History Month, and I want to celebrate all of you guys because you guys were definitely the soundtrack of my teen years, and that should never go unsaid or unspoken. I actually prefer the more unsung stories than the celebrity superstar stories because just hearing the way Cry No More came together, that almost like pieced together my childhood. So thank you so much for your time, brother. I cannot wait to hear what you guys got coming out. Anything before I let you go, man?
Man, just a shout out to the guys, Randy and the Extra. Randy is my cousin, so that's family, but the Extra is family as well. Like I said, we are working on some new stuff, and we will be back in 2025, man. It's going to be real big. Follow us on Facebook at To The Extreme so you can get all the updates. And for myself, I have a syndicated radio show called the Jermaine Mickey Show that is aired on 10 stations right now, and growing. So I'm happy about that. I have my own radio station that I mentioned. The station is called WAJM 102.1 Pulse Radio, where I play 24 hours of R&B. And on Sundays we play gospel. Then I have a traditional gospel station called Quartet Nation. My production company is J. Mickey World Music. Of course, I'm about to go back into the acting. I did like 5 stage plays over my years of living. And I'm working on an EP for myself as well as with the group. I got a lot of stuff going on, man. So just follow me on Jermaine Mickey on all social media platforms, and on Instagram, Mr. Jermaine. And make sure you follow the group to the channel, man. I really appreciate you, brother, for just nobody has to interview or be like you, man. So I appreciate the love and support.
Man, look, the feeling's mutual, bro, and this